All right, good evening, everybody, and welcome to the Legend of Zelda Randomizer Pentaforce Tournament. Oh, another race for y'all tonight. I'm your host, Jam Evil. Alongside me in the booth tonight is Dark Falls. Good evening.
Good evening, my friend. How are you doing this evening?
Really well. Really excited to see this race between Czardia and cantfindbombs. We have Gary and Old Wolf on the restream, and myself and Dark Falls will be doing the tracking. Woo, this is going to be a race.
Yeah, this is going to be quite the good one. Czardia is well known in the Zelda 1 community. Strong showing last tournament. Cantfindbombs, I think, is a little bit newer to the scene, but we'll see how he does. This should be quite a race.
Yeah, for sure. Cantfindbombs, definitely newer to the scene, but no slouch. I've watched a few races and a few matches of his more recently, and just because he says he can't find bombs, let's hope that he doesn't live up to his namesake today. Czardia, a veteran player. I remember Czardia doing this a few years back, asking me lots of questions about the game, and he's gotten really good since then. So it looks like both of our racers are ready, and we'll get this kicked off shortly.
So when we start out, Jam, what are we looking for right away? I mean, other than the wood sword, of course.
Hence the name Pentaforce. We're looking for 5 Triforces. It could be any 5 Triforces from any of the 8 dungeons that are available, and we'll be looking for important items along the way. But there may be a lack of important items on the normal standard 1 through 8 dungeon scene, and some of those important items can be in level 9, which is the big kicker.
Yeah, so we could go into level 9 to grab the ladder, for example, to grab the silvers on the coast, because we do need to kill that Ganon. So it could be something convoluted like that. We could have to go into level 9 to get the raft, to go into 4 to get the bow on the coast. Could be a lot of things that make a little bit of a different twist on things. The main question is, when exactly do you dig 9, and what do you want to go in with? Or do you want to take the gamble that 9 does have something you need?
Yep, and we'll just have to see along the way. It looks like everyone's ready, and this race is going to get kicked off here shortly. Just a few seconds. It's the countdown is happening. It's happening.
So, Jamie, call it. Where are we starting tonight?
Vanilla start location. I hope not.
All right. I always go for the Dead Woods, that little corner spot that everyone hates. And we are underway, and we have the vanilla start.
It is a vanilla start. Oh, well, it's one east, but that's close enough. They're going to check the start location right off the bat, and they are rewarded, both of them, with a candle or a heart container. They both choose the candle. Good choice early game.
Absolutely, especially since we're right next to the start. We got those 2 quick burn bushes, possibly a burn row. Not a bad pickup for that candle at all.
No, not absolutely. Right away, we see a route divergence. Looks like Zardia is going for the candle shop and going west, while Cantfindbombs is starting to do candle row, using that candle and putting it to good use.
See if these moblins go down in 1 burn, but he decides not to burn them after all.
Yeah, you always want to get your first enemy that you kill with a candle as a bomb dropping enemy, because the first enemy in the count is a bomb dropper, and that definitely gives you a nice leg up advantage. So he may try 1 or 2 times here. He'll see him save that kill for a bomb dropper, and that's definitely a great play.
Tries to burn that one, but jukes it a little bit, and these don't go down in 1 hit. So we found level 9 already. Saver would be happy about that.
Oh, wow. Yeah, it looks like Cantfindbombs already in 9, 113. But unfortunately can't access that until he gets 5 more Triforces. Pentaforce!
Would that be the ultimate in Saver metrics?
We'll have to see it play out. We have Saver in this tournament as well, so watch out for his matches. He may or may not be using Saver metrics this time. That's what the whole important item in 9 kind of throws it for a loop.
And Zardia finds a bomb shop. Not a bad price on bombs, 17.
Oh, definitely going to fill up there. You just picked up a large secret before. It wasn't a huge large secret, but it was enough for him to completely fill his bomb sack.
Nice to have bombs before you go into the Dead Woods here. If he goes to that lower left side, he'll just make 1 trip.
So we have 2 big questions about the Overworld tonight, and let's play a little game of speculation. Let's find out where the wood sword is and what is the Armos item today.
I am gonna say the wood sword is gonna be all the way up in Death Mountain in that one little cave, and I'm gonna go with the any key for the Armos item. How about you, Jamie?
Ooh, those are both good choices. I'm hoping for a wand on the Armos item, and I think that the sword is going to be somewhere up in the northeast, maybe in the northeast corner or the tree. Do I have to pick one of them? I'm just going to say up there.
So Casino Corner by Jamie. Sounds good. And of course, now that we said it's gonna be in like vanilla 1, because it's like right in the middle of what we said.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm 1 for 1 so far, so let's see what happens. Both of our players doing a really good job of clearing the overworld with the items they have. Magic sword sighting over on Can't Find Bob's screen in the south east of the lake area there in the forest.
Burning out in the forest without a sword, so maybe gambling on an easy level at 1, and possibly grabbing a wand or wood sword out of that.
Yeah, early game is all about exploration. Mid game is all about dungeon diving. So he has time to find that wood sword, getting all this information nice and early locations of hopefully some dungeons here or some secrets that could help him along the way. It's not a bad play by Can't Find Bombs.
Now, are you a proponent of the 3-minute Armos?
I actually don't even know what that is. So can you enlighten me?
Yeah, absolutely. So I forget who exactly. I think it was Dracados has the rule of getting the Armos item with the first 3 minutes of the match. Mainly because if you get a weapon, it lets you dig somewhere else. If you get someone with the any key, you can fly through dungeons and possibly pick something up. So it's just a powerful key sometimes.
Yeah, I'm a big proprietor of get to it when you can. Sometimes it helps you out, sometimes it's a book. Well, and actually, the book in this tournament is not a terrible thing to get, now that I think of it.
Yeah, because we will not be able to understand those old men. We can't buy hints, we can't get hints until we get that book. Because all we'll be seeing today is Je ne parle pas Hylian.
Yeah, I think that's Spanish.
That is French, my friend.
Well, let's agree to disagree. Level 7 found
right.
over on Can't Find Bombs side. It's a spooky level 7 with some dark rooms. Level 7 has a lot of rooms to traverse. It's usually one you don't want to search for an item for, but it looks like he picked up an early compass, which will give him the location of the Triforce at the very least.
Yeah, the Triforce doesn't look too far from him, so if he grabs it, that's one up he has to get.
Czardia making his way up into the northeast corner there.
And those moblins did go down to 2 fire bops. Doesn't get a bomb pack, though. Does have 5 under his name, though. And we find level 8 where you thought the sword would be.
All right, level 8 in the tree. Looks like he's just going to peek in, maybe try to pop open a door there. Didn't work for him. No keys, won't be able to advance, so he's just going to keep on exploring.
Yeah, that's kind of one of the major issues early on, just key issues for the most part. Especially when we get to dungeons like 6 or 1 where they're just so linear. Sometimes 2.
Yeah, I guess keys are one of the key issues in Randomizer,
yeah,
especially in these scenes. Looks like Can't Find Bombs is not going to be able to get to that Triforce. Doesn't have any bombs to blast through any of those doors. There were no key doors for him to finagle, nor does he have any keys.
So he has some key issues.
That's one of the key issues, yes. The other key issues are bombs and lack of a weapon at this point. We want to see a wood sword find. Looks like level 6 has been found now.
Now, unlike Randomizer, 6 is a little bit less scary per se, I would say. Just not as daunting. And that is a very free red ring just hanging out on the coast.
Yeah, he entered level 6 up in the northeast there, and that's kind of like pretty far out of the way, but that is the area you want to explore. There's like a hook in the bottom of Vanilla 6, and usually you start down there, which makes you have to backtrack a little bit, so this is not a terrible spawn for him.
The other thing about that hook is it's usually key blocked or river blocked, so being able to transverse level is definitely nice.
Yeah, absolutely. We got a small secret find on Can't Find Bombs side. Still, no player has found the sword. A lot of area has been covered.
And we have a very happy Goma here.
Aren't they all happy? They got happy feet. They dance. They're dancing around.
The dance of the Goma.
Yes. Oh, he took a fireball from the Goma and then a direct body bop, which did. That's a 3-heart combo right there, and unfortunately only had those 3 hearts. He might go back at it again. Looks like he's going to try.
Goma did not like his dance partner.
All right, attempt number 2 against the Goma.
Now what he could do is burn himself and use the fire burn to kind of get around the extra damage the Goma would do. Gets into the hole though, and just a staircase.
Yeah, unfortunately, Can't Find Bombs just took an unfortunate death to the Armos over by level 2. Was not able to find out if that was an Armos item or not. I didn't quite see it on my side. I just saw him spinning around in circles and starting back over at the beginning.
I did not catch it myself, so we'll have to see when Czardia heads over there.
Czardia found a heart container in level 6. That's helpful. Now we could afford 2 Goma hugs.
Well, I'll see if he does dance with the Goma once third time, or he goes north. He's going north this time.
Yeah, good play. He's already explored that little area brought him to. So. All right, Can't Find Bombs has come back to that area that he just died. It's Lionel and Armos, so it's very, very treacherous. The Armos are doing 1 heart of damage, Lionel doing 2 if you get hit by the beams. And the item is the book. Look at that.
Now, that's a nice pickup. It doesn't let you get those hints when see like this with helpful hints. Those hints can definitely be powerful.
Yeah, and the earlier you get it, the better chance you have of finding some sort of hint that is actually helpful for you. That's really good find for Can't Find Bombs.
Czardia grabs a nice little bomb pack up in the Lost Hills here. Prevalent question though is where is the sword hiding? It's been a good 10 minutes now. We still have no sword sighting.
Yeah, apparently J Durg in chat called that the book was going to be the Armos item. He also called that the wood sword is in the push grave. So he said if that's right, that he's leaving right now to go get a lottery ticket. And I agree, that's what he should do.
As long as he gets one and gives it to me. And there's some hints, but no books, so we have nothing we can do with those at the moment.
Yeah, and Can't Find Bombs, he does have the book, but doesn't have enough money to purchase any of those hints, even if you found that cave.
Yep, so we do have separate issues on both of them. Gotta get around the firing squad here. Sees that book, see if he goes back and grabs it.
But it's the book!
And Czardia says no for now. Doesn't have that wand yet, so he's not gonna be burning himself either, which could be a good thing. The wand will still set you on fire.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. You got to be very mindful of using the wand book combo, but neither of them have the wand at this point, so I think picking up the book is probably a good play.
Oh, absolutely. If I see the book, I grab it, especially with this type of seed. And later on, we'll have the book has Atlas flag too, which is even more helpful.
Can't Find Bombs. Looks like he marked the location of the hints there and unable to purchase any, but he's going to explore the northeast corner here. He's eventually going to run into level 6 and 8 and see if he takes a stab at those without something to stab with.
Just throw your shield at him.
Captain America style.
Czardia finds level 7.
Yeah, it was over at the vanilla level 8 location. Good find.
7 is, I believe, 33 rooms of fun time.
Yeah,
33 or 37, something like that.
Commonly referred to as level 9 junior.
I haven't heard of that one before, but I like that. So far we do have 4 dungeons, all here on the western side of Hyrule. Yeah,
pretty nice. Well, 5 if you count level 9. So, oh no, you're right. That's 4. I don't know how to count. But yeah, nice dungeon density on the east side. Looks like they're going to be spread out a little bit though for the remaining ones, since a lot of that west eastern area has been already discovered and explored.
Can't find bombs. Seeing the bad news that level 8, not much doing. Could try to bomb to the left, but chooses not. He has no bombs. Never mind.
Yeah, that's not a great level 8. Having to start off with keys there.
And Czardia sees a key swallowed by a leg here. Grabs the key and just goes back to start with it.
Wow, that's really interesting, actually, because he tried to bomb up in both of those rooms, and both of them were not bombable. So he has to use a key, or there's some sort of staircase in 7, which gains access to where the Triforce is. That's pretty uncommon to see a fully segmented level 7 like that, if it is. So we get a little peek at the coast item. It's red ring. Ooh, that'll be nice if they find the ladder.
Definitely nice to have quadruple your defense for sure. Question is where's that ladder be hiding for us today?
Oh, you know, level 9, level 9 somewhere. At least the possibility of that, sure.
Ladder's hiding behind Ganon, so you actually can't get it.
Looks like we're 14 minutes into this match now, and still no. Whoa, hold up! My brother has a silver arrow. I didn't catch the second half of that. What was that?
That was a silver arrow in the desert.
In the desert. Holy shimoles! What an amazing hint for Can't Find Bombs.
And that right there is the power of the book, though, because Czardia would not see that hint.
Yeah, well, we know that the white sword item is the silver arrow, so he has a good shot of just running into it without the hint, but that's definitely huge. Level 1 discovery north of the vanilla start location for Czardia.
The one thing would be, though, if it's under that push block south of the fairy fountain. That could be a little while for Czardia to check that spot out.
Oh yeah, and again, power bracelet, one of those important items, can be in level 9, so we could see some potentially trolley situation here.
Absolutely, because I believe the only other desert spot we have is that vanilla forest shop, and I think that's been checked already.
Wow, that's huge. Actually, that's going to give Can't Find Bomb some really good information if he's able to deduce that himself.
And we do have our item in level 1. We have the flute.
Do-do-do, good pickup by Czardia on level 1. Still one item yet to recover in level 1. Unfortunately, he doesn't have a sword, so he may not be able to clear some of these rooms. That could be the floor drop item.
The flute is that one of those type of items that can be quite powerful in terms of movement. Lets you get around Hyrule a little bit more efficiently.
Yes, but only if you have already obtained the Triforce of the
Correct.
dungeon. Otherwise, it just makes really, really fun music, and you could annoy your siblings all day. Just sitting there, spamming the flute.
I think you know this by experience.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Very well, friend. And that was a heart container, and during those, we got by those gels. Czardia does have 6 hearts, so when he does find that silver, he can pick those up for guaranteed.
Yeah, really nice to have some hearts, especially when you're in a room with a bunch of land mola trying to get you. Thankfully, the red land mola and Link outruns them easily.
Hungry land mola.
Ooh, this is very tight for Czardia here. He's able to make it through and grab that key, but he's gonna up an A back to the beginning.
Alright, Can't find bombs in that lower eastern part of Hyrule. Bombs that cave open, nothing there. We'll see if our sword is next door. If it's not, it's looking like it's going to be up in Death Mountain.
Yeah, or in the level 6 area.
And it's in the Death Mountain / level 6 area. Oh, and there's the other friend. Hello, Blue Line Mola. How are you?
Jader, you might want to start warming up the car. Oh, man. Leave your money or life room in level 1 to access the top corner there. Hopefully that's not the Triforce or item.
Decides to say no to that now. I'll probably use that money when he comes back there later on.
All right, we get to see some hints now. Gleeok returns with the magic boomerang. Level 8 has the magic boomerang. That's some pretty unuseful information.
Well, I mean, it's useful in the sense that he won't be digging 8.
Sure. It's useful in the sense that you get one hint. Oh, step over the water, reach the red ring. We already knew that. Like playing Clue, you get one hint and you could eliminate one thing. A feat of strength will lead to the wand. Okay.
Very nice for that. Now we know the power bracelet is potentially needed twice now. Oh, and hello, ladder, block, Triforce in 1.
Well, I mean, a wand's not a required item, but if they want to get the Triforce, that's 2 out of the potential 8 Triforces that they need, 5 potential Triforces that they need out of 8 levels total, so it does kind of limit their options at that point.
Yes, this is true. And if the bow, as I said, the bow isn't there, but we found the two drop items already.
Great play by Czardia there, doing a save back to the beginning, then going back to level 1 and giving up one of his heart containers and seeing what's through that next room. He saw that it was nothing, so he up-A'd and retried and got his heart container back. So yeah, definitely good play by Czardia to check that one extra room in level 1.
It's already finding level 9. Not gonna be able to do much here quite yet. And we got step over to reach the bow. Bow's gonna be over the water, potentially.
Ladder required for bow. Excellent.
And we won't be sailing.
And a feat of strength will lead to the silver arrow, as we deduced already. So we got 2 hints for silver arrow.
That is actually very nice for Can't Find Bombs. He knows he needs that power bracelet now. He's already most likely not get that hint. We did see him pass up that book already.
Oh yeah, and if he doesn't get the book and a hint, he's just going to be 100%ing Overworld and then going to get a power bracelet. So this could be potentially horrible for Czardia. We'll see if he can find a way out of this predicament.
Looks like Can't Find Bombs might be heading up to the Death Mountain sector now.
Yeah, 20 minutes and 20 seconds in, still no wooden sword. And no one's really struggling either. They're able to clear most of these Overworld areas and check all the caves. They found, I think, all of the same levels so far. Except for Can't Find Bombs, I don't think has found one yet.
No, Can't Find Bombs has not been into one quite yet. Dealing with some angry armor, so gets around them for now. And get some bombs. Gonna pick up a pack of 4. He found his bombs.
Yeah, that bomb shop really paying off for both of our racers today. They're both spending a few extra rupees to enable their ordnance.
Started going around the coast. Oh, and hello, Lionel's, and takes a shot to the back.
Ooh, that's gotta leave a mark.
A little bit even more costly because he used that bomb before it died before it go off, so he has to go open that cave again.
All right, here we go. Can't Find Bombs now finding level 1. Let's see how this plays out for him. He has bombs but no keys. He should be able to pick up. Looks like Czardia got 2 keys out of here. Maybe it was 1 key from level 7 and 1 key from here. I don't remember.
Not gonna be happy to see that ladder block Triforce though. So
you might play with these red land mows. You might try little candle strat and finish him up with his bombs, but he would be using a lot of bombs just to do that. It is a potential drop room, so maybe not a horrible play, but he has yet to explore any of the remainder of level 1, only that one area.
He does grab a key there.
Now the choice.
He's gonna pick up his flute momentarily.
Do 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 do.
And that is the flute get.
Yes, now both of our players, racers, have the magical tooty flute, which could take them to a faraway land. With how many toots of this whistle?
1 per level.
Excellent.
It goes forward, it goes backwards, it goes left to right.
Whistle strats.
Yeah, it's fun to use on Ganon too. Helps with the stun lock.
Oh,
as
yeah.
we've seen the aforementioned crystal save used occasionally.
Ooh, can't find bombs. Falling for that trap, unfortunately. Getting sniped. Saw a key in that room. Maybe he'll go back for it. Keys are, so far, at a premium.
Couldn't find bombs, but found a spike trap.
Can't find bombs. Nope, nope, nope. Can't do it. Spike traps? Oh, all day.
Don't hug the spike trap, kids.
Yeah, it's a pretty terrifying enemy, especially in that type of room. You know, doing 1 heart of damage, especially when you only have 4 maximum. So going in there, gimped already at 1 heart, is definitely horrible. Wow, great job with that candle. Took out, was that 5 gel in 1 candle? That was pretty impressive. Unfortunately, no drop in that room.
He burninated him. Ooh, hello.
It's like we're going for some bombs on these landmos.
He doesn't have to kill one of them.
He gets the kill. Now he needs to leave the room. Oh, he's going for a double kill. Okay. Maybe he doesn't know he can just leave the room. Let's hope this works out for him.
Nice, he does.
Unfortunately, no drop in that room either. Oh.
If this was a second quest, that was a potential push block room, but first quest, nothing doing there.
Can't find bombs. Getting that key, but the trap's taking their second shot at him. Maybe we could just call that a unintentional up A.
Yeah, that's exactly what it was.
Maybe it was intentional. Either way, back to the start.
Zardy playing with the upper waterfall here.
Yeah, it looks like he's trying to get a bomb or trying to just move these guys out of the way. I think he already used his candle.
Level 1, not playing kind.
Blue ring territory for Zardia. I don't think he's gonna. Maybe he will buy a blue ring. Oh no, not if he saw the red ring on the coast though. I don't know. What do you do in that situation?
I buy keys with my money in this type of seed.
Keys, yeah, that's a great call.
Especially knowing that the red ring is on the coast and you need the ladder anyway. I will deal with the green until I can get my ladder.
Yeah, great call, Dark Balls. Yeah, that's why we keep you around.
Well, at least someone appreciates me, Jamie.
Can't find bombs. Going to buy some more bombs, looks like. Because he can't find them, so he's got to buy them.
Can't find bombs? Gotta buy bombs.
Yep. It's not a bad play, not at all.
And Zardia proving us wrong, grabbing that blue ring on the coast.
I know he favors that blue ring, so I wasn't very surprised when he had enough money that he went straight for it. It's definitely going to help him out in some of these more difficult dungeons, especially when you don't have a sword yet at 26 minutes and 25 seconds in. Holy shamoles.
Yeah, I won't lie, I'm a little surprised that no one's gone up to Death Mountain yet.
It's like, at this point, they know where it is, like, but they just are refusing to go up there.
They're doing Panzer Dave strats here.
Yeah. Well, it's like, wait, there's a sword in this seed? This isn't the random percent tournament? Yeah, unfortunately, in this seed, the sword, at least one sword is required. Hopefully they find one of them at this point. They did find one, they're just not able to pick it up, the magic sword. I
think they are kind of both heading towards that direction at this point, though. Until one of them proves me wrong again.
There's not many places, Jay. One's going Grave, the other one's going Death Mountain, so we'll see the last 4 caves that we haven't seen yet. All right, we got a letter
and a potion shop.
Oh, we're down to 3 locations left.
Oh, well, the letter one didn't count because I was a burn bush.
Oh,
we found level 2 though, so if this is our white sword, that kind of helps.
Yep, that'll definitely help. We'll see see if it's possible to get though. Looks like he might be stuck in this room. If he can't take out a he might be able to take out that Moldorm with this candle. They're only 1 hit. He actually might be able to clear that. Oh, but he's not going to go for it, unfortunately. That was a pretty.
Try this once or twice.
Yeah, I mean, because that is completely blocking him off from the rest of level 2, entering from that northeast corner of the crescent.
Takes a Lino Beam to the back, but gets up to level 6.
50-50 shot here, Dirk. Oh, go get that lottery ticket! Go get that lotto ticket!
Well, we still have the one to the left, the spectacle rock.
Oh, okay. 50. All right, 50-50 then. I forgot about that one too. Oh, I'm getting excited here. Oh, sorry, I preemptively got excited.
Oh, it's the one I call.
Turn it off. Turn it off. Don't do it.
Go home.
Save your money. Yeah, nice call by Darkfalls right off the bat. Calling that wood sword. So I'm 1 for 3. You're 1 for 3. Together we're 2 for 3. And with J Dirk, we're 3 for 3.
And Zardia already getting that bad news. That has to make that little trek up the mountain at this point. But you'll get a sword.
Yeah, hopefully it's nothing too terrifying going up there. Some Lionel or anything.
The one screen that terrifies me is the one at the very top of the ladder. That one, like, really thin one that he's about to go to.
Yeah, I call that top Death Mountain there. That is, okay. He's safe. It's just some moblins.
That screen right there with 8 blue Lionels is no bueno.
Yeah. It's even worse with Wizrobes.
We don't have those quite yet. Those are in the final 4, I believe.
Oh, wait, he takes a blue candle. No, I'm just kidding. He gets the sword. 30 minutes in, gets the sword just west of level 9's vanilla location.
Gets a nice pack of bombs up on Death Mountain. That's a nice pickup.
Yeah, now he won't have to double back to go here.
And a bomb shop, even better. Oh, only has 1 rupee though.
Hello, the Hangry Canuck. New to this radio, who's in the lead? At this point, neither of our runners are necessarily in the lead. Zardia has a few extra heart containers and had just gotten the wooden sword, but neither of these runners have a Triforce, and both runners also have the whistle that they pulled out of level 1.
Yeah, so anything can still happen by far. This is way too late to tell who exactly might have a lead or not. I would say cantfindbombs has the knowledge lead because he knows where silvers are. He knows when he needs to get to the silvers, which Zardia does not have.
Yeah, blatant disregard for literacy may be a key factor, along with keys in this seed.
Someone get Zardia the Book It program.
Book it, and they get personal pan pizzas. Oh man, now I want a personal pan pizza. I read 3 books.
We can go to Pizza Hut after the race, Jamie, okay?
Oh, I'm down.
So Zardia is going to be able to wood sword down these Moldorm. Nice squishy Moldorm.
Alright.
And you get the key.
Yeah, Yeah, good reward for his troubles there. Rewarded with a room of 6 blue dark nuts, but also access to the rest of level 2 here. This dungeon does have a floor drop item that could just be laying out there for him, which is always nice.
And you can't bomb down there, so that means that could be the old man room.
Yeah, I think it's guaranteed that it's an old man room because you have to be able to bomb up or down otherwise in level 2.
I believe that is the same with levels 1 and 3 as well. Making quick work of that mold armor with that.
Oh, or a Zelda room. That's the other option. I totally spaced on that. Yes.
I didn't think of this about the Zelda room either, but there it was.
Yeah. Yep. Slap in the face, commentator. You know nothing. Game says.
This game's been out what 30 years and it's still proving this wrong, Jim.
Yeah, and it will continue to do so until the end of time.
The game says no.
Ooh, there's our item. It's the any key, so key is no longer a key factor in the seed, and now they're just free keys.
He knows where the Triforce is, so it looks like he may be looking for that heart container here in 2.
Yeah, because he's sure not looking for any more keys.
Yeah, that's what I think he'd be wanting at this point, but probably doesn't want to do the combo with those dark nuts, so I just grab the Triforce and run at this point.
So here we go. Triforce pickup for Czardia in level 2, our first Triforce of the match.
Triforce get at 34 minutes.
Ooh, cantfindbombs has to be careful here. Only at a half heart and still has to screen scroll his way up to the level 9 vanilla location to get his wooden sword. And it looks like he's found an extra heart container, so that should help him out. Now he's at a heart and a half, so that's a little better. Not a terrible enemy set on the way up there.
See if we can get the screen scroll down to get over the river, though. This is one of the screen scrolls that I would recommend pretty much anyone learning. Just this one and the one on Vanilla 5. Was that a Fred Coughlin frustration bomb?
It may have very well been, but it looks like Czardia now finding level 3 up on Death Mountain.
3 is another one of those dungeons that's really nice to find, especially since you have the any key. You can bomb pretty much any wall you want, and it's relatively on the smaller side, so pretty much anything you want until you get a ladder blocked. Thanks, game.
Good dunge. Nope, I mismarked. Let me change that.
We can go left at the start, though, so we can potentially get around that. Thanks, game.
Yeah. Yeah, rewarded with some Spanish.
Pause.
He's going back down. Isn't where he got the... I guess he forgot about the ladder block already. He's, completely blocked out of the remainder of level 3 without a ladder.
Level 3 says no. So ladder looking more and more likely, and that could be where a bow is hiding. So we did get to see that step over the water here to get the bow hit.
Yeah, but step over the water to get, the ladder at this point. I hope not.
The way this seed's been.
Yeah. Level 4 now found at the B2 location, or sorry, B1 location. Or A2, depending on how you track. Apparently some people do it alphabeticals on the top. I always did it on the side. Another free heart.
Looks like level 5 is only a dungeon that's not large still.
And we know that there's a dungeon under a power bracelet spot, so...
That would be why it's hiding.
Yep, that's gonna be hiding for a while. So this is gonna be a tough one. Just looking at it from a perspective of dungeons needed to be completed.
Now, I still want that power burst to be deep in 9. just to go into 9 to get the power burst, to get the silvers, to kill Ganon.
I think it's going to take him a long time just to get those 5 Triforces at this rate. There's level 7, level 6, level 8 as an option. Zardy already got the 1 out of 2, which wasn't too terrible. Can't get the 1 out of 3. 4 has a lot of potential ladder blocks in it. And level 1 so far was just a resource blocked.
With that any key, though, that it kind of opens up 1 a little bit more.
Yeah, so he'll probably make that play back there, but he's now working on level 4. Hopefully, fingers crossed, knock on wood, that there is no ladder block for him.
Does have Pole's Voice, and you know how much fun wood sorting out in Pole's Voice is.
Yeah, vanilla, they take 10 hits. In these flags, they could be plus or minus 2, so they could be upwards of 12 hits with that wooden sword just to take one of them out.
Yeah, cantfindbombs is now at level 2. Goes into 2 and takes off. He's probably gonna get a sword and go back into 2, I would assume.
Ooh, nice room found by Czardia. Very good chance that this does contain an item for him. At the very least, possibly a bomb drop off one of these Gibdos if he's lucky. He is only at 1 bomb right here, and level 4 is notorious for having some bomb walls.
And what should be no bombs in the transport circus.
Oh, no, there shouldn't be a transport staircase in 4.
Gets the red candle, so that's a little bit of offense at least.
A little extra offense that'll help him clear out Gibdo and Moblins and Doria a lot faster. Also good for likes.
Yep, likes don't like fire.
Very surprised that cantfindbombs went back into level 2, or is going into level 2 still without having a sword, but able to clear that room. Gets a force bomb off the Moldorm. Pretty good job by him, and he might make quick work of this dungeon even without having a sword.
And the any key was just free, just chilling on the ground. So if he comes across it, that solves his key issue.
Yep, any key free on the ground, and the Triforce was just keys killed required. So if he just is patient and kills them with his candle, he should be good to go. It looks like he's up Aang right now.
Yeah, I think he wants to go grab that any key. That sword, I mean.
Yeah, I'm sure he wants to grab the enemy key, but he has no idea that it's there. So looks like he's just gonna do more Death Mountain, or is he gonna go for the sword? I don't know right now.
Yeah, I'm a little confused.
This is like 100% Overworld. Ignore the sword. It's a new category.
It's Panzer Dave strats.
Sure is. Zardia making decent work of that red candle there, taking out some of those ropes. Never rope alone.
Get these snakes out of my high roll. Can't find bombs, find some bombs.
But he can buy him. He can't find him, but he can buy him. He can't stop him there. Not many rooms left for Zardia to explore in level 4 here. He's been using a lot of keys, but it looks like he's just missing that one little section now in level 4, but has no bombs to explore the rest. Unfortunately, he's gonna have to bail.
Bit of a time sink there, not to come away with the Triforce.
No Triforce and a semi-trivial item. Yeah, definitely a big time sink. He's probably going to head back into level 1 now that he has the Any key.
No, if cantfindbombs comes across that red candle without a sword, that gives him at least reusable offense.
Yeah, reusable offense, and at the very least, some more confidence.
Antlers. The sword is up in that one little cave on Death Mountain at the very top. to the left of Vanilla 9. So it's in a pretty cruddy spot.
Yeah, I find going this long without a sword, and then as soon as you pick it up, you totally forget that you have it, so you still use the candle and bombs, and you're like, wait a second.
I can just stab stuff now.
Yeah,
excellent.
It's a big change. So hopefully he gets that game changer here shortly. He's gonna find out real quick that he can't advance any further in level 3, so that's gonna be a quick up A for him, and yeah, we'll see what he does.
So, Jam, we're about 45 minutes in. You want to give us a quick item rundown?
I have not been keeping track, but from my memory, I could say that we know that the white sword item is the silver arrows, and that's going to be a power bracelet block by the desert. We got a hint for that before. Level 1 contained the whistle. Both of our players have that. The red candle was just recently picked up in level 4 by Czardia, and we have
any key in 2.
Oh yeah, any key in 2. Thank you.
And red ring on the coast.
Yeah, that one. Thank you so much. Yeah, I don't take notes, but yeah, you put me on the spot. I'm gonna try my best.
I apologize for that then.
No worries.
It's already getting a little bounced around by the Lionels and can't find bombs, grabs another heart container.
Gary, and with a nice little knowledge bomb there, so we know that the bow is ladder blocked, he says. Well, it had a step up the water hint. Silver's our power bracelet blocked by the desert. Those are so good hints, yes.
I'm still leads me to believe that the bow is going to be in 3, but that's par and parcel for the course, of course.
Yeah, of course. But that's not why it's a horse, of course.
Horses aren't in this game yet. That comes later. That comes in what, in 64?
Oh no, yeah, that's when you first get dogged. Yeah. He's already making his way over to level 6 now with a full complement of bombs and any key, a wood sword. I think he's well prepared to delve a little bit deeper this time.
Level 6 again, not as much of a labyrinth as it can be in shapes, for example. Yeah, it would be nice if he grabbed the power burst here, because that would probably lead him to check those spots at the very least. So that would make him run across silvers most likely.
Granted, power bracelet's not in level 9.
Yeah.
Oh man, that troll is still possible. It's still real, and I'm not hoping for it, but
I'll be 100% honest with you. Yeah. I'm hoping for it.
Okay.
Would that be like the ultimate commentator's curse?
I think that's just bad form. Triforce pickup over on Czardia's side.
Well, I mean, we have to make the important items 9 flag useful, though, Jam.
Yeah, we want to see it happen. That's the whole point. We tried to maximize the possibility of it happening. So. Czardia right back into level 6 again. Gonna look for that item.
Antlers. Czardia never picked up the book. He kind of looked at it and scoffed, so he does not know that the PB is needed.
Yeah, I don't know if he just really doesn't like the book that much, or he just forgot that it could be somehow useful in this this tournament match. We'll find out in the post-race commentary.
Maybe he just likes the French-speaking old man.
Spanish.
Well, I mean, they are in Hyrule, so maybe it is Hylian after all.
It's highly unlikely.
I see what you did there.
No. Actually, that's one of the names of one of the battle royals tournaments going on. I just really enjoyed it.
Speaking of the battle royales, for people in chat who are not familiar with them, yes, this tournament currently is closed off. If you guys are looking to get into Zelda 1, there are a lot of tournaments that are still looking for people in the Zelda 1 Discord, so take a look at them. The battle royals have been a lot of fun. And I will fully admit this, I did not catch the pun on highly unusual until just now.
It's a fantastic fun. Oh, it's already rewarded with just a drop room there, hoping that reverse save was the item room. Unfortunately, it was not. Had to clear out all of those blue dark nuts, but there's a possibility in this room with the 2-block room. Much easier than all those blue dark nuts does end up pushing.
We have the transport.
Yep, the other side of the transport. Was it the other side? Was there another side of this? I don't remember in level 6.
I don't recall myself.
Wasn't the Goma in level 6? Yeah.
Now, when would you use your potion? Would you want to use it this deep in level 6 so you don't take a death?
This room is scary, but not that scary with the blue ring. So maybe I would hold on.
That's right. I forgot he had the ring.
Cantfindbombs moving on. Death Mountain checking a few more spots. Really, as he's at 98% Overworld at this point. Besides, of course, the power resist spots.
Gets that potion prep just in case he sees some Lionels over here. Nice little quick screen scroll just as a good bet. Ooh.
Oh no! One screen away. Oh, he's so close to getting that sword, but gets wrecked instead.
Has to make a little bit of a walk back again.
That's gotta hurt when you know it's there because you've checked everything else and you're one screen away. Oh.
Yeah, that's gotta be the kind of situation that puts you on just a little bit of tilt.
Yeah, you gotta be kidding me, game. At that point, it was worth a potion, Liquid Husband says, and I agree. But you're not always thinking that way when it happens. You're like, oh, I got this.
You undervalue the Octoroks, and they become a little bit savage on you.
Already going back into 6, or going deep into 6 still. Trying to find his way into that one room that he couldn't access before.
Yep, or it could be down at the bottom of the hook, as you said earlier.
Yep, and that still has the potential to be ladder blocked, so we'll just see what happens.
For a minute, I thought that furry was going to be a jerk and just completely troll Cantfindbombs, but it was decided to be nice and came over to him.
With everything else that's been happening to him, that's the least that the game can do. Ooh, Czardia getting manhandled over in level 6. Dropping all of his bombs, now out of bombs, has to leave level 6 in order to get some more. Maybe he'll head into level 8.
And at 50 minutes, Cantfindbombs is now equipped. See where he decides to go at this point.
This may be the latest wood sword pickup that I've seen in the tournament, and multiple tournaments. I don't remember seeing a wood sword this late in a scene that wasn't swordless in a long time. He did a really good job though of using his utility items and his sub weapons throughout the scene.
He made some progression. He got a couple items. It just the sword was an outlier for him, unfortunately.
Yeah, this scene is still a puzzle. There's still, like, we have a lot of info, but there's no guarantees on what can happen here. Zardia still only has 2 Triforces, and he's gonna have to dig pretty hard in some of these bigger dungeons to find more.
With his Zeniki, I think he's picking the smart play to go into 8 though. Just 'cause it does have those 2 items, and it usually isn't that bad since level vanilla 8 is usually on the smaller side compared to 7, 6, and 9.
Find a money or life room. This time he gives up his money, willingly, of course.
Can't Find Bombs is back in level 3 with his sword, but run into the same problem with you need the ladder.
Yep. Let's see if he remembers or not. Oh, he's about to. Now, if we remember, Zardia did the same exact thing, so there's got to be something about this layout and it being in close proximity to 2 that makes them cross their paths there.
And we found the Fury SK model boomerang.
Yep, we did get that hint before that the magic boomerang was an 8. There's still one more item in here that is yet to be found.
So this room cannot have a item in first quest, so Zardia realizes that and says goodbye. Yeah, Can't Find Bombs now with his sword is going to be into level 4.
Yep, hopefully he holds on to some of his bombs and he'll be able to progress a little bit further than Zardia was. Zardia got bomb blocked in the top of there. We know that the Triforce has to be somewhere up in those last few rooms that weren't checked. Unfortunately, Can't Find Bombs getting stomped on there by one of those Pole's voice, doing 2 arch damage enough to take him out and bring him back to start. There's only 1 room away.
Yeah, he did not get the blue ring, so he is a little bit squishier than Zardia was. Can use the leave and reenter trick to try to get an easier enemy set though, so that's kind of a smart play at this point.
It looks like it pays off. He gets a Gibdo and a rope spawn. Maybe he'll do it again.
I would absolutely do it again, try to get rid of that bunny.
All of the Vire here in level 8 for Zardia, using his red candle, taking him out quick. It's a really effective item, making those Vire split into 2 keys and able to take them out really quick.
Can't Find Bomb is unfortunately getting bounced by the bunny.
Oh no! 2 for the bunny! Yeah, very treacherous room to fight Pole's voice in, because you are stuck primarily on one of those vertical sections, and it's very hard and tight to swing at those bouncing bunnies.
Especially without a ladder, but he takes it down and gets to move on to level 4 a little bit.
Great. Hopefully he doesn't bite the bullet there again. Otherwise, he'll have to clear out that entire room. So he's got to be careful in this Gibdo room.
I believe it was just the red candle here in 4, so he probably won't be too happy to see that. Zardia, however, sees the Triforce in 8 and says no for now.
Might be the right play when we see a staircase here, which does lead to the next item, which is the white sword for Zardia. Nice little attack bonus upgrade. Ooh, Can't Find Bombs. Commentator's curse. I am so sorry. Shouldn't have said anything about that. Now has to clear that entire first room all over again. I feel terrible. I need to stop dogging. You know what? I'm going on break.
All right, my friend.
No, I'm just kidding. I'm not really going. At least he's got the strats down. Zardia now with his 3rd Triforce piece, moving on. Found both items in 8. Very successful level 8. Found both items and the Triforce. Now going back into level 6, it looks like.
Yeah, that was a really quick level 8 too. Both items were fairly quick at the beginning, and the Triforce wasn't too far away either. So a very efficient level 8 by Zardia.
Nice. Fire go down to 1 hit from the white sword, so he'll be able to get lots of extra bombs, hopefully, from those enemies.
Does the dance to Goma again and makes it very quickly that time.
Ooh, look at this Pulse voice over on Can't Find Bomb side. What a jerk. Completely staying away from him. He just had a few hits left. It was just hiding.
Darkness, on the other hand, rolled high. They got 6 HP.
That's unfortunate. They won't die to a single bomb, but a few bombs looks like it takes him out pretty well, especially with that white sword, able to clean him up quickly. Hopefully he gets more bomb drops from those enemies as well.
Doing the face tank strats on these orange ones for now.
Ooh, all of the bomb drops for Czardia, and a pack for Can't Find Bombs.
Well, he finally found his bombs. And he finds a direct candle, and he will go pick that up. Again, a little bit more offense.
Oh, it looks like Czardia found the diamond staircase room, and it does have an item, and it is the lordest of bananas, the normal wooden boomerang.
All hail?
If you like that sort of thing. I do personally enjoy both boomerangs equally. I think they're both really good. You just have to be mindful of which one you have and throw it accordingly.
Yeah, I will almost always pick it up if I come across it, just because it helps, especially in the overworld. When you get those tight rooms, like up on Death Mountain, as we were talking about earlier.
Sure, or you get, a bomb drop that's just out of your reach across a river or something. You really want it. It's good to have. I'm wondering what Czardia is still doing in here. He doesn't need keys, he doesn't need bombs, and he already found the item and the Triforce, so...
Could look for the heart container, or he might have forgotten that he has the Triforce already.
Yeah, maybe. I hope he remembers. Can't Find Bombs has the location of the Triforce in level 4. He might just pick that up, but he still has not yet got... Oh yeah, he did get the item. Czardia didn't get the Triforce in level 4. Was actually searching in a different area. Didn't check that one room. So Can't Find Bombs now on the board with 1 Triforce.
Yeah, gets his first Triforce of the evening, and he's only 2 behind, and 6 was pretty quick. 6 was pretty quick. And so was 2, so... Depending on where he goes now, he's not that far out of this hit. And he does have that major intelligence aspect.
Alright, we're going back in 1. This one's been eating at me. I was wondering what the second item is in here, and we hopefully will be able to find out.
Now, he doesn't have his any key yet, so he's still going to be a little bit resource strapped.
Ooh, those land mola putting up a brick wall in front of him, doing 2 hearts of damage. May not be the fastest enemies, but definitely one of the scariest.
There's nothing more satisfying than having your wand and your white sword and red ring and just absolutely shredding those.
There is one thing more satisfying. With 0 HP land molas, you can use the boomerang to pretty much absolutely decimate them.
That would be pretty fun too, yes.
Because it kind of like travels through their entire body and can take out a land mola, like the entire land mola snake in 1 hit. It's glorious.
Bobby Roode.
Ooh, so close to getting hit there by that land mole. He's working it down. 1 more hit should take it out. Unfortunately for Link, it's the same situation. So I'm holding my breath here, and he gets it, and it's a key drop. So that's not terrible, but not what he was looking for.
Yeah, but he doesn't have the key yet again, though, so that key is something that can help him at least.
Did Czardia go pick up the book? I missed that. But...
I don't think so, because the book is over in the forest.
Yeah. I think he went and bought more bombs. I don't know. I missed it. I was too busy watching that Landmo fight. It was a good fight.
Yeah, I didn't catch if he went back and got to the book. Antlers is saying he did though, so.
I trust Antlers. He's very, very trustworthy. Oh no! A single block room that could potentially be a push block in a blue Landmola room. Oh, what a dangerous place. He's able to get through it, but it looks like it's a money or heart room. Can't find bombs.
Czardia did not pay that man off, so the item could be over here. Yeah, just a key. So that Landmola room could be our second item.
Oh, I'm informed by our restreamer here, Gary Nobulf, who is paying far more attention than either of the commentators, and he said that it can't be a push block room, that we've already found the stair item. So good call by Gary, and thank you so much for the clarification. Aren't you supposed to be restreaming or something? Jeez.
See if cantfindbombs decides to use the 6 keys. I probably would in this case, considering it's level 1.
Ooh, we got a ladder block Triforce, and that actually ladder blocks the remainder of level 1.
Well, you could go left here, or you could go up into the right and then bomb down to that room also.
No. Can't go down, and you can't go down any further. Oh, you're talking about those 2 remaining rooms. Yeah, he could check those 2, but yeah, he won't be able to get that Triforce. You're right. But that could be also the bow, because we said it was a ladder blocked bow, so that's a potential spot as well.
Let's talk about this door here. If he's going down here. Looks like he may be heading right back to where he was, though. I think he realized that he might need to use the key. I think he's kind of hesitating to use it.
Yeah, but there's no other way around because of that sideways staircase, unfortunately.
Hopefully these wizard robes didn't roll too high on him.
Looks like 5. Already putting that white sword to work in level 7 here, taking out these poles. Boys, going to check this and see if this is a staircase, because it could also potentially be a drop room in level 7. It's very common.
So nothing in that room for cantfindbombs. We'll see if he uses his key here to get the last one that he can clear before he needs his ladder. How nice would it be if the ladder and the power burst were both in level 9?
Oh, jeez. Don't even start. Oh, we have a blue Wizzy in here. This is pretty dangerous for cantfindbombs. Having just the green tunic and wood sword, having to deal with this. Those blue Wiz robes can get a little hectic in this type of room, and they're a little.
They can also freak out though and just stay trapped in the water.
Yeah, if they're vertically moving vertically 1 tile over, then yeah, they'll get stuck. But it's kind of rare for them to do that, and the way this room is shaped kind of makes them move a little more erratically than normal.
See if cantfindbombs tries it a second time.
I think Zardy is running into like another ladder block here in level 7.
Gets the wizard hug a second time, unfortunately.
Yeah, rough room for can't find bombs, and Zardia struggling to find a way around in level 7. Yeah, I think he tried to bomb up here once before, but was unable to. There had to have been a key door a few rooms over and up. Oh, this room is ridiculous with the pulse voice, the blue whiz robe, the pancakes. Oh, everything is just terrible about this room. The bubble, like this is one of the worst combination rooms without having a ring and not having a decent sword.
This is the kind of room where you kind of have to be a little bit more liberal with your bombs and just blow everything to heck.
All right, Zardia finally finding a way around that block in level 7. He's going to be able to explore a little bit more here.
If I was can't find bombs too, I would start saving the room after I killed a couple enemies.
Yeah, it looks like he's trying to lure that Wizrobe over to get him in that loop, and it looks like he almost had it there. The Wizrobe did indeed go vertical there, but didn't get stuck going back up and down. And luckily for him, killing one enemy and respawning the room, got rid of that blue Wizrobe and respawned the Zol there.
So he's gonna kill these squishy Zols and hopefully take out that bunny. Oh, he gets the clock.
Fantastic. Yep, there we go. Good job by Can't Find Bombs using that strategy to finally clear up this room. And he is rewarded with the power bracelet.
That is potentially huge. That gives me silver arrows and one more dungeon.
Wow, that's great. That opens it up for him. Yep, very much so.
And that would be dungeon 5 that will open up for him eventually. He didn't grab that. He can't grab that Triforce in 1. Never mind.
Nope, not yet. Zardia does get the Triforce in level 7.
See if Zardia makes that play to go back into level 1 to get that power bracelet though.
Yeah, I don't think power bracelet's on his mind though. He hasn't had any hints saying power bracelet or anything yet. So it's probably not even on his radar at this point. He's just looking for bow or ladder, silver arrow, anything.
Yeah, because he did not see those hints. He didn't buy them. Question now for our can't find bombs is A, where's the level? B, where is that silver arrow? We kind of know where the silvers are, but...
Yeah, the level has to be either the northeast power bracelet spot or the one by level 6 now.
He's about to get his silver arrows momentarily here.
If the Lynels will allow it.
Yeah, that would be a thing.
Zardia went back into level 7. He's going deep into level 7 now, trying to find a way around without a ladder. But it looks like he's ladder blocked for the item in level 7. So another potential ladder blocked item in dungeon. And we did get a hint before that the bow is somehow ladder blocked. So a lot of possibilities are still out there.
Yeah, for all we know, the bow could be ladder blocked in level 9. Yeah, and this can't find bombs picks up his silver arrows.
They're so shiny.
Zardia is back into level 1, so he's gonna grab his power bracelet as long as he clears out that nasty room.
Yeah,
a little more well equipped for it though with the white sword and the blue ring.
That's exactly what I was just about to say. Much more equipped. It's probably going to be able to tear through this room in one shot.
Yeah, that blue wizard went down pretty quick.
Yep, using that red candle on the pancakes there, doing a good job taking them out pretty quick. And then he has all he has to deal with is those 2 pulse voice, which will only do 1 heart of damage because he has that blue ring. So we can be a little more aggressive on these enemies, taking them out with looks like 5 hits. Not bad.
And we'll see if that power bracelet makes him go check those spots.
At this point, he has 100% everything else, hasn't he? So he uppaid right away and is going straight for power bracelet spots. So yeah, he's moving. He's got an idea.
I think we're at that point where we have to think that our ladder is definitely going to be level 9.
Yeah, this is like the process of elimination seed so far.
Well, we know that the wand is going to be in 5.
And 7 and 3 have ladder blocked items. We know that the bow is ladder blocked, so it's one of those. Raft is still out there. Heart container still out there? Wow, there's a lot.
So, yeah.
Ladder, raft, heart container. Jeez. There's a lot of options. A lot of options. Still too many spots to speculate. Level 5 would be the 5th Triforce that isn't ladder blocked, right? No, 4 isn't ladder blocked. So yes, there's 4, 5 that are non-ladder blocked Triforces. So 9 access is possible.
Yeah, because if Czardia went back to level 4, he'd be able to have as 5th Triforce.
Yeah, and potentially 5, because 5 is available. It doesn't necessarily mean that it's going to be not ladder blocked.
cantfindbombs will be happy to see his Anki here. He'll be able to explore a little bit more liberally than he has been.
Looks like cantfindbombs doing a good job of forcing a bomb off that Moldorm.
Uses 2 to get 4 back. That's a very cheap red potion, only 49 rubies.
Yeah, not bad, but Czardia, I think, is already stocked up on Posh. I just purchased some over at the Power Bracelet spot by normal vanilla start. And at this point, it looks like Czardia is going to be the first one to find level 5. It should be over at this Power Bracelet spot.
Yeah, cantfindbombs, unfortunately, taking a hug in level 2. And Czardia does indeed find level 5. We know that the wand is going to be here, and he'll get his possibly 5th Triforce.
Oh, not going that way, unfortunately, but there are a lot of ways around in level 5, thankfully. He's just going to be able to go down, and it looks like either a passage or an item here. We'll find out. It's the wand.
Yep, we knew that for him because of a hint that cantfindbombs got earlier. Just be careful you don't burn yourself now.
And the first thing he does, of course, is throws those wand beams out and burns himself.
I guess it does clarify that Antlers was indeed correct, that we missed him getting the book.
I didn't doubt him for a second. I'm sad that you did.
I didn't say I doubted him.
But you reaffirmed him, so that's good.
I'll just simply say that he was more observant than us.
Yeah, it's hard to keep track of everything, you know. It's not the easiest task to be a commentator. Some people are better at it than others. I know I'm out of practice. It's been too long. Ooh, easy Triforce. Yep. But it looks like Czardia's gonna look for another heart container, maybe, at this point?
He knows what magical sword is, so maybe. Gets the hint for 9.
It's old news.
Ooh, cantfindbombs, unfortunately, getting the surprise spike trap to the face.
Yeah, he's getting handled by level 2 here, unfortunately. He just needs to explore a little bit further, and he'll uncover that magic key and the Triforce. It's really not that far down. But yeah, just that one room giving him trouble. That's his third death in level 2 now. And that's a cat.
Hello, cat. Can't find. Sorry, Zardia taking care of the dig dogger and grabbing a pack of bombs off it.
All right, now he's going to get his magic key. Or I hope.
Just has to avoid the Goma hug. There are a lot of spec shops in this level 2.
One more room. Oh, but he's going to get the Triforce first. He took the Triforce in level 2. Let's see if it goes back in for the item or not. I really hope he does.
He does have 4 keys, so he's not starving, but yeah, that item is definitely nice to have.
Triforce pickup for Zardia. Now has the 5 required Triforces for level 9 access.
Dare I say he has the Pentaforce?
He has the Pentaforce.
And he's going back into 5.
He must really want that heart container. He wants to get Magic Sword, it looks like.
Okay, there's his save. Now, we'll see if he runs to 9. And can't find bombs, gets the good news of his any key, and he is stocked on keys now.
He's already making his way to level 9, it looks like. Gonna start exploring there. Doesn't have a bow, doesn't have a ladder. It doesn't know that the bow is ladder block, so he's probably gonna be searching for both items here in level 9, as far as he can at least.
Yeah, because I mean, where else can that ladder be?
Nowhere. Can't be anywhere now. All the other items are ladder blocked.
Yeah, this has been a relatively tricky seed so far.
Yeah, this was a puzzle that we've been trying to unlock and still don't have the full solution. We have a lot of the pieces of the puzzle, but still not the exit. Looks like a nice little compass there for Zardia. Looks like the kidnapped awaits all the way in the northeast corner of level 9.
Just like that puzzle that you have almost complete, and then your sister comes over and tips the table over and you just start over again.
It's like Sudoku, but you messed up a number like 13 moves ago.
Oh yeah, they had to go back and try to figure out where you messed up.
Yeah, it's like that.
The home run by the opposite team in the 9th inning.
Speaking of home runs, here Zardia is doing good work on that Patra. Did get bopped a few times, but able to clean him up nicely.
Yeah, that's going to be one detriment to the wand book combo. You're not going to be able to use your sword and wand at the same time as freely.
Just got to be mindful. That's what I always say. Just be mindful.
Looks like Can't Find Bombs is heading back to level 8.
Not a bad play on his part. Now that he has the keys to explore it, he's going to be rewarded with a blue toenail and possibly advance a little bit further to find that white sword. Hopefully, it'll help him out a little bit more.
ties Czardia on the heart container count.
Yep, Czardia definitely has the specific advantage to this point. Is doing some work in level 9, still has a silver arrow, even with not getting the hint, just by process of elimination for the white sword item. Good on his part for keeping track on overworld spots and locations, because he was able to find that and check it super quick. And yeah, I think whatever advantage that cantfindbombs had in the early game with that information, with picking up the early book, is almost negated at this point, except for the fact that cantfindbombs knows that the bow is blocked by some sort of ladder block dungeon.
There is his blue nail, as you said.
Yeah, the blue toenail. Captain's toenail.
DH Stomp, we know that it's ladder blocked, we don't know where it is. I still think it's in 3.
Could be ladder blocked to 9, you know?
Very well possible.
That's always a possibility, so it's kind of hard to speculate, but yeah. 3 or 6, right? No, 3 or 7 at this point.
Just go with my gut, Jam.
Last time I went with my gut, I ended up eating a whole large stuffed crust 3-topping Pizza Hut.
That sounds fantastic, actually, right now.
Oh, I went with my gut, all right. Oh, we got our first item in level 9 here for Czardia, and it's the raft, not the item you want to see.
That's the womp womp item.
Womp womp.
Exactly.
Yeah, I love it. He did pick it up though, so maybe he's hoping for maybe a little extra money or something from one of those spots. He's got big plans for that raft. Big plans.
Hey, we can just kind of like set it on fire and have a nice little campfire halfway through the dungeon.
Burn all of the wooden items. I mean, there's enough wood there that you could fashion a bow out of it, right? I mean, there's rope, there's wood. What else do you need to make a bow?
I mean, you had the leather from the snakes.
Oh, snake leather bow. Now we're talking. That's high class, high society.
I mean, yeah, that was a nice like grip, you know.
Yeah. Oh, that's so super. It's already about, let's say, 30% explored through level 9 so far. About a third, maybe. He's definitely just doing lines of exploration there. Taking a passage and then going as far as he can until he reaches a dead end with another passage. Not a bad strat.
Yeah, you kind of want to keep rooms on either side of you as you explore, so you kind of listen out on both sides as you walk around.
Another staircase for Czardia to check, and it's a passage.
Thanks for the old news game. We appreciate you.
Cantfindbombs advancing a little bit further here. At this point in level 8, I believe Czardia had the white sword by now, so I think Cantfindbombs may have overlooked it. Might run into the Triforce first. We'll see. Ooh, Cantfindbombs down to a half heart again, getting bopped by Keese. Anything can kill him now and one it. Gotta be careful. dodging those fireballs from Aquamentus. Missed the first volley, but got nailed by the second one, unfortunately. Aquamentus doing that one heart of damage. And Czardia finding the all-important item in level 9, the ladder.
That's going to unlock the rest of the seed for him. So will he go back to 7 or will he go back to 3? He might go to 7 first, considering he can just flute there.
Yeah, and he already cleared a good portion of it, so he probably is more confident with exploring or is more curious to explore the remainder of 7. 3 would be the faster play, but it looks like you're right that he's going to be whistling to 7 and taking it from there. Yep. So seed confirmed. Have to double dip into 9. You have to get the ladder to come out to get the bow to go back into 9 to kill the pig.
Not to mention the power burst, like the silver arrows too. Granted, they're both outside the dungeon, but that's still a nice little finger in the eye from the game.
Yeah, and having to even get that power bracelet to help out is. Did you absolutely require it? No, there were still 5 dungeons that you could have completed without power bracelet. But 5 definitely helped Czardia, reach that Pentaforce cap to get into level 9.
Yeah, but the power bracelet was still needed for the silver arrows, though, so you need it regardless.
Yeah. Yeah. Good tracking by Czardia again. Going to check those power bracelet spots.
Absolutely. Both these guys have played a good game. Just this seed's been interesting.
They're still playing a good game. It's not over yet. He's checking raft locations. Yeah,
and can't find bombs, grabs his white sword.
I'm starting to worry that Czardia mismarked a level somewhere and is looking for another level.
He's going back into 1. Maybe he thinks he forgot an item in 1?
Yeah.
He doesn't need the Triforce here, so I don't know why he's coming back into here.
The chat is saying that they heard the piggy somewhere in the northwest corner. We do not. I don't personally have audio on, so thank you for that information. So we know that Zelda's in the northeast and Ganon's in the northwest. Hopefully Czardia has that information too. But yeah, he's going back into 1. There's nothing in here except for a Triforce for him, so I'm not quite sure what he's doing.
Yeah, I think you're accurate on the fact that he either forgot he had both items here, or that he doesn't need what he's looking for unless he's trying to get more hearts.
Yeah, this might be a classic case of the mismarks, which I've fallen victim to many a times myself. Can't find mom. Still trying really hard to get the Triforce in level 8. Did get the white sword, so he's good to go in that respect. But just searching all over for the Triforce, not able to find it yet.
Czardia's still on the hunt for something here in this level 1. Just
Yeah.
grab the Triforce though.
I mean, it gives him a full refill, so why not?
Yeah, he was right there, so it gets him out of the dungeon too.
He's going back in 1.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think he has a mismark, unfortunately.
Yeah, well, that's just going to give cantfindbombs a little bit of extra time to catch up. He is struggling in one of these rooms, getting bopped by blue dark nuts. I think this room he he also perished in before, and he's having trouble just clearing it out. Needs some defense on his side. Unfortunately, doesn't have enough money for a blue ring, buying all those hints before, and we know that the red ring is blocked by a ladder. So, unfortunately, he's going to have to step up his combat game in order to complete this dungeon, it seems.
Alright, we got to save on Zardia's side, and it looks like he is leaving one again, so we'll see where he heads off to now.
Blowing the whistle.
I think he knows that he's ladder blocked, but I think he forgets what the ladder block was.
Oh, maybe he thinks he got the item. He's at 7 now, but he just whistled past it, so maybe he marked 7 down, that he got the item in 7? I hope not, because that is one of those ladder block dungeons. Yeah, it's hard to remember absolutely everything that happened to you in the game, especially after an hour and a half of playing in this in a race setting, especially in a tournament setting. Anxieties are high, and mistakes can easily be made, especially when dragging.
It looks like he is heading to 3 though, so this could be the answer.
I'm hoping that it is, because if he forgot 7, then that's going to be detrimental. And that's a cat.
And this level 3 does not look friendly either.
Nope, looks like we got whiz robes, Pole's voice, pancakes, you name it.
Bubbles.
Well, bubbles are pretty nice. They at least don't do damage to you, so.
This, I always see on our history in chat, this would be his favorite kind of seed.
Can't find bombs in that room again, down to the last blue dark nut, able to clear it out, but it only gave him a fairy and a pack of bombs that he didn't really need.
So he found bombs.
He found bombs. He did, yeah. Now he has to face another Aquamentos, the fresh maker here in level 8. Looking for that Triforce. Not many rooms left for him to check, but he's checking them. Oh, he's checking them, all right. More Aquamentos. Wow, lots of Aquamentos here in level 8. Question by Zinny-Man42. What does Pentaforce mean? Pentaforce, it's just a nickname for the flag set that we're using. You only have to get and obtain 5 of the 8 Triforces to gain access into level 9. Mostly because of the fact that important items can be in level 9, and that gives them a better shot of being in there. For this exact reason that we're seeing right here in this race, where the ladder was in level 9, which blocks the access to the bow.
So, Jam, since you coined the phrase Pentaforce in the beginning, I'll ask you now, when we go to the later stages of the tournament, what is that going to be changing to?
Oh, I don't know. Pentaforce plus 3. What is it?
Randomization force?
Randoforce. I don't know. I have time. I have time to think about it.
Okay, I'll expect an email from you in the morning.
It's like a possible Pentaforce.
I want that email by 8 o'clock, sir.
Yes, sir. It'll be on your desk along with the TPS reports.
And we have our item in 3. Is this our answer? Ooh, that's a gross room too.
It looks like it is not. It is the heart container, and this guarantees that level 7 has the bow.
Womp, 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 womp.
That's a lot of womp. More pizza, less thinking. Oh, I wish I had more pizza right now. That's the whole problem when you eat a whole pizza. It's like you don't have any more for later.
Oh, we got a sliver slice for our cold morning pizza.
So Zardia, I'm not sure what his play is right here. It looks like he's just gonna wander.
Cat wants some food.
He just wants attention. That's all. Yeah, 7 is the only dungeon left that we have not found an item in. So it's got to be 7. Czardia has gotten the Triforce out of 7, knows the location of it because he at least whistled to it at one point. Is just forgetful whether he got the item in there or not. It looks like he may have marked that he got the item in 7 and didn't mark that he got the item in 1. So then he re-cleared all of 1 and did not go back to level 7. That's kind of what I'm thinking right now.
And now he's back in level 2, which we know he got the Zenny key in, so he's not looking for much here.
Yeah, in the meantime, it's given cantfindbombs a little opportunity to clear more of level 8 here and kind of start making a little bit of a comeback.
We know he's in the same kind of position where he has to get into 9 to get that ladder to get the bow in 7, but yeah, he's letting cantfindbombs have a little bit of space.
Yep, and he's definitely getting a lot of combat practice, and it's showing already. Just fighting these dark nuts, and as soon as I say that, of course, they give him a few good bops to remind them that they are the boss of this place.
Dark nuts are a pain, regardless of if you're a randomizer or vanilla.
Ooh, taking another bop. Cantfindbombs does against that. That blue dark nut. Yeah, I need to stop talking about stuff before it happens.
Cantfindbombs is still just really digging this level 8 for that Triforce.
Yeah, he should get the compass here in this room, and the Triforce is in the bottom half here, so he's on the right track finally.
And as Gary and Old Wolf just posted in chat, please give both these guys a follow. This has been a Pentaforce, a very interesting looking seed. And of course, give my co-com today, Jam Evil, a follow for the fantastic job that he always does on commentary, and just for everything he does for Zelda in general.
I do nothing for Zelda. I do it all for myself. What are you talking about? Thanks for the shout out, Dark Falls. Don't forget our lovely restreamer, twitch.tv/Gary and Old Wolf, arguably the best wolf.
Arguably.
Sorry, yeah, still fumbling around here in board 2, as it says on the screen. I guess he totally forgot that he did pick up the Aniki in this dungeon.
Yeah, he's definitely thinking that he's forgetting something.
But it looks like he's about to full clear it. So I mean, at this point, he's gonna have to try something else. Oh, I could have sworn that the Triforce was down there in the bottom in level 8. I guess I was wrong. I think I've been wrong a total of like 4 times during this commentary.
It's okay, we forgive you.
And Garian thinks that the Triforce in 8 was 1 south of the White Sword, which is the 3 Dodonga room. Ah, so he has to take out the Tridonger. He's already going back to level 5? Did he forget that they got the wand? I guess he's trying all of his options here. Unfortunately, if he's going in numerical order at this point, he's going to be a little bit behind going back to 7. Yeah, you're giving us a chance for the item recap one by one. Well, all items were found at this point, except for the bow, which we know to be in 7. So there's your item recap. The rest of the items were in dungeons.
For the important items, ladder was in 9, silvers were in White Sword item, and bow is in 7. Powerless it was in 1, I want to say.
Oh, you think he believes that dungeon hearts are shuffled? Oh boy, hope that's not the case. In these flag sets, dungeon hearts are not shuffled.
Yeah, and cantfindbombs is into level 6 now.
Yeah, didn't pull the Triforce out of 8, huh?
No, I don't think I could find it.
Moving on. I guess you can only bang your head against the wall so long before you start getting a headache. So, not a bad play by cantfindbombs, but unfortunately, he's still going to need all 5 Triforces to get into level 9 to find that ladder, to find that bow. Yeah. Hey, Noctis Vigil. How trolly is the seed today? Well, it double dip level 9 was required. Power bracelet was required for a dungeon and silver arrows, and the bow is ladder blocked in a dungeon outside of level 9. So it's not terribly trolly, but it's trolly enough. And it's a red ring is blocked by ladder as well. So as far as like combat goes, you got to be very careful with no defense unless you buy that blue ring, which only one of our racers did, and Czardia now has the red ring, so it's irrelevant at that point.
That fire just hopping over his swings. Var does not want to be touched.
Cantfindbombs having trouble with the dark nuts again. Taking another bop here in level 6, sending him back to the start. Unfortunately, blue dark nuts have been riddled across some of these dungeons, some of the more the bigger dungeons, unfortunately. So cantfindbombs had to actually kill some of these rooms multiple times. Czardia finding the item in level 5. Again, it was the wand the first time, and now he realizes that he's already done it, so he's moving on.
Hopefully he goes to 7 now. We'll see what he does.
I mean, he's running out of options at this point. He checked 1 again. He checked 2 again. He checked level 3 and got the item out of there. He checked level... he just finished up checking level 5 again. And now it looks like he's heading into 8. He's going to 8 now. Which he realized that he's like, I got both items in 8. It can't be 8. And he's going the other way.
He could be dropping down to 7 now.
Yeah. Well... That is indeed where he's going, to level 7. At least it looks like it.
All right.
He's back in 7.
We are now back in level 7, which is where we know we need to be. And now just a quick hunt for this bow, hopefully.
Hot on the trail. You could. He's so close. You could almost smell that fresh hickory wood.
With the snakeskin grip.
With the snakeskin grip, yes. Yeah, sometimes you just gotta remember to mark things down in your notebook. That's right, Liquid Husband. Never forget to mark your notebooks.
Peter would not approve of the seed.
Peter Griffin?
Oh god, of course Bishop's in 7. Why not?
Get some ladder clip action here from Czardia on board 7. This is further than any person has made it yet in level 7.
Surprise spike trap.
Yep, in a looks like a double moat room, double river room, and it is now in a room with a reverse sea, which could very well be the item or passage at this point. I don't think we found the passage in level 7 yet.
Yeah, but if this was the ladder, this was not a ladder block level 7.
It was indeed ladder block because that was a double river room.
Ah, copy.
Yep. And there you go. It is a passage. But yeah, the remainder of 7 is it was definitely ladder block. That double river room and then the tea room in a 2x2 vertical layout in 7. Can't find bombs. Going head to head with this manhandler. Running out of bombs here. Using a potion. Gonna have to fight it with the remainder with his white sword. This is gonna be a little hairy.
Yeah, manhandlers will not try to fire. And he gets down, and Manhandler is no more.
Yep, rewarded with a key for his troubles. Not terrible. Still a lot of level 7 to explore. Level 7, like we were talking about before, you said 33 rooms or whatever it is.
Something like that. It's 30 something.
Yeah, 37 rooms. I don't know. It's yeah. I like to call it level 9 junior.
I prefer your level 9 junior. I might have to steal that from you, Jim.
Steal away. I trademark nothing. They say imitation is the most sincerest form of flattery.
Oh, do they now?
At least I've heard that. I'm just imitating it.
Zarya down to his last bomb. And we get a bomb hole, thankfully.
Yeah, running out of options there, and it's a spiral staircase. Now, he didn't take the passage before. He doesn't know if this is going to be the connector or not. Very good chance that it is our bow, and it is, yes, indeed, our bow. So Zarya is finally now in go mode, can return to level 9, take out the pig, and save the princess.
And hopefully he knows the path, because I believe he did hear him on the first path through.
All them bow modes. Yep. He is bow mode.
Yeah, he has the compass, so he knows that she's right underneath the 9, and we just gotta figure out where he is.
So with red ring, a bunch of hearts, a few bombs, silver arrow, a bow. Yeah, Zarya is pretty well equipped for this. He still has a potion as well, so.
Yeah, and can't find bombs, grabs his third Triforce of the night.
Yeah, this is a case where we see that early information giving Eraser a leg up, and then it being nullified, unfortunately, by combat and just 100% overworld exploration.
Yeah, I mean, the information is great, but you still need to execute your game.
Zardia, it looks like he's securing his path to Zelda at this point. And still has yet to find the actual path to Zelda. It might be through this door here. And it is not. The path to Zelda is still eluding him. But he still needs to kill the piggy too, so maybe he's trying to kill 2 birds with 1 stone, you know?
Alright, so he's gonna have to go to the left here and see if he can get his way up.
If not, there might be some sort of magical staircase, but it looks like he is able to go up. He needs to go up 2 screens, I believe.
Yeah, he'll have to go up 2 here.
Oh, and it does look like he's able to, so that's most definitely going to be the access to Zelda. Doesn't even have to check it, but he will.
Finds out that is indeed her room.
Oh, and we hear Ganon, apparently, which is right here, right to the east. So Zardia now going to fight the pig. Looks like he's queuing up his potion. It's going to take, what, 7 hits with the white sword? 8 hits.
Depends on how 8 hits if it's not rolled down.
5, 6, nice unlock, 7, and 8. Piggy is down. He accidentally uses his potion. Oh, that's the worst. But he's going to switch to his silver arrows, clean him up, pick up that Triforce, move 2 rooms over to Zelda, and he's going to be winning this match. Really good job by Zardia there, ending with full hearts.
I mean, he bought me. May as well use it.
And we have an official SRL race time of 1:54.13. And cantfindbombs swiftly forfeits after that, seeing Zardia not done. So this match is now officially over.
Yeah, but again, GG to both of them. This was a heck of a race. Not the easiest to see. It's a little bit of a puzzle, as we've been saying. So it's quite interesting. So please give them both a follow, and we're going to have a quick word with them. And while we're waiting for them, quick shout out to our tracker, to our restreamer today, Gary.
You shout yourself out?
No.
Shout out to our tracker, Dark Falls, and Jam Eviler.
It's habit. I mean, I was going to say shout out to our restreamer today, Gary and Olaf. And of course, my co-con today, the one, the only Jam Evil, of course.
Thank you, and big shout out to my co-commentator, Dark Falls, as well. But the real MVPs of this are the restreamers. I'm not sorry, the racers, not the restreamers. The racers, Zardia and cantfindbombs, putting on a good show to the end. This is one of the, like I said, we said right off the bat that this could be a half-hour seed or this could be a 2-hour seed. That's how volatile these flags can be. And it looks like we are joined now by Zardia in the commentator's booth. Good evening, Zardia.
Good evening, everyone. I hope you enjoyed that one.
That was quite the scene, huh?
I mean, I knew I was going to get a bad seed, because that's what happens, but holy crap. I was not expecting that mess.
Yeah, that was a seed indeed. You ran into the book early, but decided just to not pick it up. We found that to be a little bit of a detriment to you, because there were some really good hints out there that cantfindbombs found. Hints like, step over the water to reach the bow, and what is that? Power bracelet will lead, or is it a feat of strength will lead to the silver arrow, and yeah, feat of strength will lead to the wand. So there was a lot of like little puzzle pieces there that you just didn't get from not having that book, but we're able to 100% the overworld anyway and find everything. So it really wasn't that big of a deal for you.
It seemed like everything I found was in the last possible place. I know the wooden sword was. I'm pretty sure the bow was. The raft was there. I checked both raft spots. I mean, it was just bad. That bow was hiding in the last spot that it could have been, I think.
Yeah, very much so. Did you just have like something mismarked on your tracker there? Because I remember you went back into level 1. You went after you went into level 3. You went back into level 5. You went back into level 2 to full clear all that, looking for something there. We weren't sure exactly what was going on.
I was looking for the heart drop. I was not certain that I got the heart drop in those levels. I also mismarked 7 on my map, so I had to wander for that for a little bit. With the heart shuffle in the mix now, notes have become a lot more complex.
Just to note that Heart Shuffle is not in the mix in these seeds.
Heart Shuffle's not in the mix? Oh my goodness. Well, then I just wasted a whole ton of time there, didn't I?
Yeah, we were just trying to. We were like, maybe he mismarked something. Maybe he doesn't. Someone mentioned that you might not have known that it was not Heart Shuffle. But yeah, that explains a lot for sure.
Make sure you know your flags, everyone.
Yeah, very important. It looked like it didn't even matter for you because you were still able to clinch a victory with that little mistake there. And it looks like we also have can't find bombs in here.
GG can't find bombs. My goodness, that was more ladder blocks I think than I'd ever seen.
Looks like his microphone muted. I think you have to switch to push to talk there. Can't find bombs, otherwise it will not activate.
That'll be
also that ladder location. Oh my goodness.
Oh, okay. Can you hear me now?
Yes, we
Yes,
can.
we can.
Well,
Okay. Yeah, I never found the ladder. I never found a lot of stuff. That seed was just that seed was no fun.
So basically what you had to do is you had to go into level 9 to get the ladder, to come back out of 9 to go to level 7 and get the bow.
Okay, that would have been fine if I could have found 5 Triforces. I kind of figured I needed something in 9.
yeah, there was a lot of combat-heavy levels. Level 8, you were struggling against the blue Dark Nuts. Even level 6, you were struggling against a few Dark Nuts, and you kept on just banging your head against the wall there. But I mean, you definitely showed a lot of prowess and a lot of determination trying to get through those dungeons and cleared a lot of those rooms. But they're so big, and not having any sort of defense, and wood sword for most of the match definitely kind of bit you in the butt there a little.
Yeah, the wood sword was in the last place I could have possibly looked for it. Yeah, I'm
So you
still.
got
I
that
mean,
one too. Wow.
part of the reason I wanted to learn Rando is to get better at combat. I'm just barely sub 40 at vanilla, so I'm still learning. But yeah, GG. I have to admit, I was kind of waiting at the end for you to finish so I could get out because I was getting exhausted.
I was feeling the same. I was like, please, let's see the dot done, because I just looked and looked and I couldn't find that bow anywhere. I didn't even know that ladder 9 could be a thing, but I'm gonna have to shake my finger at Fred.
Yeah, important items in 9. Yeah, I mean, I was looking for heart containers, so because if I'd been able to get the magical sword, that would have made a lot of things a lot easier. Because the dark nuts were not only dark nuts, but they were strong dark nuts.
Yeah, the orange ones had extra HP. That was a bit of a pain. That one fireball room in 6 where they were slowing things down, that was a pain.
Yeah.
Lots of Pole's voice in this steed. Lionel's in bad spots on the coast, near the waterfall.
Yeah, and the Pole's voices are a problem when you have the bow too.
Yeah, this is the polar opposite of the match that I called last night, which was like a 40-50 minute seed, and this one, if those racers were playing on this one, they would have had just as much of a hard time as you guys did, and you guys performed very well, regardless of what the game was thrown at you. So really good job on both of your parts.
This was by far the hardest seed I've done, and like most of my practices, I was getting done in 80-90 minutes, which, not going to win every match, but it's respectable. This one is just like 2 hours and no end in sight.
You can guarantee if I'm in the race, it's going to be bad.
Well, GG. That was an impressive finish.
Yes, thanks for your praise, Jeremy. I don't think I played that well. I had 3 deaths. I died early. I made some mistakes with my notes. These are things I'm going to have to clean up for my next match.
Absolutely, because you'll be moving on into the 1-0 bracket, playing against some of the winners of the first round of Swiss. And Can't Find Bombs, you'll be moving on to the 0-1 bracket, and playing against those with like records. As the tournament progresses, you'll still be playing hopefully against people that are similar skill level or similar strategy and victory rate. So
we'll see what happens. A lot of big names lost their first match. So
yeah,
we'll see.
yeah. The first and second round are usually pretty tough, and then it kind of like equalizes after that. So you'll have chances later on in the tournament to at least secure a victory or two for yourself. I guarantee it.
Yeah.
If you just continue playing, well, and continue, marking things down and knowing your flags, you guys will do really well. So don't worry about it.
Exactly. Yeah, I'm learning. I'm having fun. If I win a match, I'll be happy. If I don't win a match, I'll still have a good time. So, this is my first tournament, so I'm just happy to be here.
And we're absolutely happy to have you guys. Like I said, put on a great show tonight. I had a lot of fun calling your match, and I look forward to seeing what you guys do in the future. So
yeah, I'm gonna have to watch this restream. Thanks everybody. Thanks for the commentary, the restream, and GG again, Desar.
GG to you. I think it's a strong showing. This was a very difficult seed, especially for someone new to the tournament. I look forward to seeing how you do in this next round, and I look forward to my next opponent. Thank you, Randomania. Zelda 1 team. Zero Hive continues.
All right, chat. With that, that was Czardia and cantfindbombs. Please give them both a follow for a heck of a race. And with that, Jam, do you have any final words, my friend?
No. But thank you all for watching. Thank you so much, Dark Balls, for co-commentating with me, and I had a blast. I look forward to working with everyone again in the future.
Yeah, that was fantastic, my friend. As always, Jam Evil, one of the best in the world. I was Dark Balls. Everyone have a great night. We'll see you on the next show. Good night, everyone.
Good night.
Good night.